What's up, people? It's your man GQ. And I got a very, I don't want to say important video, but a very important video. You know what I'm saying? So, as you all know, if you don't know, I'm getting ready to take one of my most ambitious rides ever in life. Like, it's going to be over 10,000 miles, close to 11,000 miles round trip from my home in New Orleans, Louisiana, up to Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, and then back down and doing a whole bunch of different stuff. But why am I telling y'all about this? We oftentimes like plan trips or whatever, but this video right here, I'm going to talk about some things that I think that we should, pay attention to a little bit more. And that's documenting these things, like documenting your rides. Now, everybody won't have a YouTube channel. Everybody won't be able to put it together and make it all like pretty and stuff like that. But your ability to document your rides, I guarantee you will thank yourself later, especially when you're much older and you can't ride like you used to ride no more. So, in this video, I'm going to show y'all the things that I'm bringing with me to capture this epic trip, and it's going to be epic. I'm going to make sure it's epic because not only am I going to Alaska, but along the way, I'll be going to Glacier National Park. I'll be going to Banff National Park, Jasper National Park, hitting a bunch of stuff along the way, like the Signpost Forest, and riding a bunch of, cool areas and seeing a bunch of stuff like the Icefields Parkway, Peyto Lake, Thompson Pass. It's just that, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I just want to tell y'all the things that I'm bringing. Now, I'm not saying for you to get what I'm getting. I'm just saying whatever you get, make sure that, or whatever you bring, make sure that you're prepared to capture everything that you're preparing, or that you're capturing. My bad. So, one thing I have is and it's no order, but stuff that I'm bringing. Right here, this is my Meta Raybang glasses. I don't know if it's not going to focus. Is it focus? Nope, it's not focusing. But anyway, my Meta Raybang glasses. And why I'm bringing these is because sometimes you see stuff and you're out walking and you don't have time to get to a bunch of things or get to your GoPro or whatever the case is. You can just tap the button and just start recording, and it's very, very quick, and it automatically saves to your phone. I have the transition lenses, so when it's bright outside, it gets dark. But the quality on these glasses are really, really, really good. Now, here's a caveat. They will last approximately, if you're constantly using them, like music and stuff, approximately about 4 hours, roughly. But the good thing about them is they charge up super fast. The case that it comes in charges it by USB-C, and they charge in about 15 minutes to get back to 100%. So that trade-off is pretty decent. I'm not mad at them at all. Sometimes I like to put them on inside my helmet, and I could get like a more first-person view when I'm riding, in different places and stuff like that. I mean, of course, I have my GoPro on as well, but for people who don't know how to use the GoPro and stuff, this is a good option as well to use. All these things that we're talking about is camera equipment. Of course, you're going to have your cell phone. Everybody has a cell phone. This is good to use as well. Now, to the big stuff, or bigger stuff. I use, in my other helmet, is in the room. But I have GoPro Hero 10s. I have 3 of them. I have one on my handlebar. I have one on my helmet. And I'm actually bringing a third one this time. I'm bringing my third Hero 10. And this one I'm going to use while I'm backpacking because I plan on doing some hiking. So when I'm hiking with my gear, I could do like this. And I have a chest point of view type deal, and people can see me walking and doing things like that, and I could just press it to turn it on, press it to turn it off. So that's why I'm bringing this one. Now for the big stuff. I don't say the big stuff, but the next camera that I'm bringing is, open this up, excuse me, is my Insta360 X4. And I don't know if y'all can see it back there, probably can't, but I have the pole already ready for it to be set up on top of it. And I'll go over there and show y'all how I set it up. So I have that. I also have drones, because when you go in some place like so remote and just out in the open, you want to get an aerial view. It's just my opinion. I think it's cool to have something like that. So I brought not one but 2 drones. I have my DJI Mini 3 Pro, and I have in this bag, I have my DJI Avata 2. So this is the first person drone, the Iron Man type of feel look. So I want to have 2 options, because if y'all remember, last year on my way back from California, I had a spill. I broke my my Mini 3, and I was very, very, very sad, because I really wanted to use it the next day. But it is what it is. Lesson learned. When you have your and I forgot to mention this, when you have your GoPros and stuff, also have a bunch of batteries readily available. And I have an external charger that can charge 2 batteries at the same time. I have a bunch of these. They're in the bag already. I don't feel like pulling them out because I'm packing. I'm getting ready to leave in like 2 days. I also have extra batteries for the X4 as well, with a fast charging case. And the next thing I have is what I'm shooting this video on right now, is my Sony a7S III. That's where I do a lot of my vlogging and stuff with. That doesn't require me to move a lot, because it doesn't have a super great internal stabilization like the GoPro, because it's a bigger sensor, it's a bigger camera, but it has some internal stabilization, but not like it's not gimbal like the GoPros. Then I also have the big dog, which is my other A7S III, but with this one I have the 70 to 200 millimeter lens. And with this one, this is going to be primarily photography. So when I'm out and I want to take some cool shots, this is the one I'm going to use. The one I'm filming on right now is the dedicated video camera. Well, GQ, if you filming with your GoPros, why do you need this? Well, I like the quality of the Sony. I like the quality of the GoPro too, but it's just a different type of like feel. You can get like that blurry background, the bokeh is what they call it. It just makes for a different look, a more cinematic look. So that's why I like to use that. Also, speaking of extra batteries, again, 3 extra batteries for the drone, and I also have 3 extra batteries for the Avata as well. But let me show y'all how how I run that. I set up this Insta for y'all real quick. I'm gonna take it out for y'all. So give me 1 second. Ooh. All right. Here we go. It was getting bright. Turn it down. All right. So right here I have my where I'm going to mount my GoPro at on my handlebar. But this is the star of the show right here. This is the star. The Insta360 invisible selfie stick. And put this on here. Turn it around. So when it's up here, the cool part about it is how I have it mounted. I have a C-clamp on the back of the backrest with an extension, and then I have this like that. Now a lot of people send me stuff and they show me like, oh, I had a GoPro and it fell and it did this, and or I had an Insta360 and it fell. Now I don't know how to mount. Listen, you got to secure these things. You cannot mount these things where it's fighting wind. If it's fighting wind, it's going to knock it over. I don't care how tight you have, the wind is undefeated. So with this, my luggage sits right here. And so even if I raise it up, it's going to be pressed against my luggage. It can't go anywhere. It can't. It's pressed against my luggage. And I also take the nets, the netting, the cargo nets, and I wrap it around the pole, and then I wrap that around my luggage that sits on the back. So even in the extreme case that it does fall, it's not going anywhere because it's tangled up inside of this thing. Now this gives you that behind the bike drone type shots that I've done before, but this is when I use this when I don't want to touch my helmet or my handlebar. Like when I did $1 Million Highway, set it and forget it. And then you let it go. And then when you're done, you're just done. So that's what we got going on, y'all. So hopefully when I get back, I'm when I get back, I'm going to make a awesome documentary style movie per se of this trip. If you want to support that trip, if you want to support the film, hit me up, DM me, send me an email, whatever, because I really want to make it like really, really good, and I want to like enter it into some film festivals. So if you want to support that, please hit me up. But that's all I got for y'all today, and I will holler at y'all later. I'll be on the road for about 3 weeks, so if you don't see me responding, check me out on Instagram at justgq, all one word, and you'll be able to keep up with all my updates. And I'll see y'all in Milwaukee for homecoming too. Peace.